gonna have a great time doing it. So we're gonna wait for our gauge. I got it where I wanted at 35 psi. Now this may be a little high. Good afternoon, Defiant Jeep, and welcome to another episode. I may have lied to you a week ago when I said it was going to be my last video. Today is Christmas Day 2023, and I had such a great surprise I couldn't wait to install it, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do another upgrade, but not really an upgrade, more replace something that's already there that's been done before, and it's going to be super simple. I'm sure you've seen this a ton of times, but me, like everybody else, I want to share this experience with you. And today, what we're doing is taillights. Super simple job. Many people have done it. Many people have seen it done. But just remember that there are two different types right now that we're more commonly aware of. You got the JKs and the JLs. Yes, you have your TJs, your LJs, your YJs, and your CJs. They're all different assemblies. But for the most part, the more common nowadays, what you see working on as far as like accessories and other cool little stuff like that, we are going to be the JKs, the JLs, and let me not forget about the JTs. Still a modern vehicle, so let's not forget about them. But this is going to be super simple. Let me show you what I got. In fact, my loving wife Patty of V-Notch, she got me these cool tail lights assemblies. In fact, let me take them out of the bag. I'm actually super excited. I want to go ahead and get them installed, and I want to share with you how I do it. And really, all you need is one tool. So these are, I don't even know what brand they are. The box didn't say anything. Automotive lamps, nope. They are DOT'd. I don't see any kind of brand name on the label or anything like that. Ooh, this is actually pretty neat. First, let's take a look at the front. It's going to go in either direction right now. This could be the driver or the passenger. I have to take a look at the orientation. I want to disassemble the first one, but this is pretty much what you'll be looking at right here. If this is the passenger side, this is what it'll look like. Of course, if it's the driver's side, it'll be the other way. And I'm definitely taking a look at the back. But right here, you do have a single plug. You do have some kind of little cooling fan. So it's gonna, one suggested me that these produce some heat. In order for them to actually mount the cooling fan on there. So I'm expecting these to be brighter than those old ones that I had installed about, what, 5 years ago? And those were like super cheap. I think I got those for like 30-40 bucks just to get out of the stock. What do you call those little, I think it's a halogen bulb is what was in there on the stock lenses, and it was really just dying to get out of there. So I bought the first set of LEDs that I thought looked cool at the time, which was like in like 2018. And of course, technology and accessories have advanced since then. But these are super neat. I've seen so many different designs. This is one of my choices. And of course, my wife goes ahead and surprises me for Christmas Day. So this is like super neat. I'm really digging it. Now, again, the only thing I'm confused in the orientation without taking off the driver's side. I know on the driver's side there's an extra plug for an additional module, but we'll figure that out in a moment. Now, these are super easy to uninstall. In fact, while I'm talking to you, let me open up this bag here. It's just a little bit of jiffy. Really, all you're going to need is a screwdriver. And of course, those of you that watch me, I'm not going to use just a screwdriver. I have my handy dandy $20 power screwdriver I got from Harbor Freight. Now, there are other better screwdrivers than this one here, but you know, as a convenience tool, that's exactly what this is, a convenience tool, and it does the job for me just fine. I didn't have to spend $113, $120 when this $20 one just, suit my needs. So it's all good. Alrighty. Let me get you a closer shot of what I'm trying to work on, and then we'll get started. Alrighty, so right here you can see we're actually at the driver's side taillight assembly. Now, on all the taillights, you do show 4 screws here, but technically you just need to remove these two, the 2 that are on the inside. So let's go ahead. Let me grab my screwdriver. Let me go ahead and back these out. One. All right, let's see. We got them both out. Let's go ahead and put them to a side, and let's start to remove this guy. Alrighty, and all you gotta do is a little slide inward. Oh my goodness, look at all that dust. This guy's seen better days. And you can just tell that this is a lesser expensive quality something. I found it on Amazon some years ago. It could be a Chinese brand or whatnot, but it's okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so you got 2 plugs. Looks like this one I may leave alone. There's a relay right there. We're gonna remove that. Okay, so where's this one going to? This one's here. That's part of the Jeep. Okay, so you're gonna find the main one. My goodness, did you see all that stuff? Alright. Let's see how this works. Is it just a slide? Do I gotta press something like I did the other switches? I'm not sure. And my biggest thing is I don't want to break the one on the Jeep, because that's gonna cost me a lot. I want to press this. That is a good question. Look at that assembly. There and there. I wonder if maybe something is broken off. Maybe something to press there. Let me get a little screwdriver. Alright, so as always, got my handy little pocket screwdriver, my little flat tip. And I see something down in here. So will it fit in there? Will it fit in here? I'm gonna press. Possibly see it from this side as well. There it is. Press it here. I did not need the screwdriver. It's seized on here pretty good. So now I gotta find a way how I'm gonna remove that. This is the factory deal. Alright, it's gonna be a bit tight. Let me go ahead and get this all separated, and I'll be right with you. Alrighty, so here we go. I did manage to get it separated. So it is, press this little switch right here, and I got a pair of combination pliers where I opened it up as much as I could. I tried to gently grab it from the side, kind of wiggle it loose, and that's exactly what happened. I got it wiggled loose. Alright, so this is the factory Jeep connector. There's another connector in here that's also into the Jeep, but we're going to leave that one alone since it's not interfering with this at all. Now, on the inside, we have this relay. Let's see if we can peel it out of here. Oh, that wasn't that hard. This is some kind of, besides being very dusty, some kind of relay or I don't know, diode of some sort. But this guy is actually officially out. Alrighty, so as always, before I install a new part, let's go ahead and clean this area right here. Because it is extremely dusty, we want to go ahead and just keep it neat and clean, so we can mount the new tail light on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab my Windex because I don't have anything else to wipe it down with, like a bucket of soap and water or whatnot. And I'm actually going to spray on my paper towel instead of the actual surface itself. Just want to get a nice little wet surface on here. There you go. That. Once you get it adequately clean, it doesn't have to be 100% like Mr. Clean Spotless. Just enough to grab all the dust and get it off of there, for the mounting. That should be good enough. Let's go ahead and grab our assembly. Now, from what I can tell on the assembly itself, that the coolant fan is going to be towards the bottom of the assembly. So let's go ahead and grab that real quick. This guy right here. So let's go ahead and peel off this little protective film that they put on there for shipping. That is pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to take the factory connector. We're going to meet it up with the connector here. And it's in. Now you're gonna hear a slight snap, but if you don't hear it, you can still feel the snap. There it is. Now it's in. Made a nice little click. Let's put this fella back in there. There it is. Wonderful. Actually looks pretty neat. My God, what a difference. Good lordy. And the DOT is perfectly legible. So I did select the correct one. I guess that's one way to make sure that you put them in the correct orientation. Where it says DOT, the DOT approval is going to be on the bottom of the lens. It is perfectly legible. It is not upside down. And on the inside, the cooling fan is at the bottom of the assembly. Let me get my 2 screws and I'll tighten this up. Come on now, little buddy, you can do this. Let's see if I can see the hole from in there. Oh, not. Take that one out. The adjustment that needed to be made. Back in there. Oh goodness, don't tell me that. It looks like it lines up fine. Let's try this again. Alrighty, folks. Let me go ahead and let me give this a pause for a second. Let me find out what's going on with that assembly, and then I'll be with you in a second after I figured out and I'll explain to you what had happened and what I did to fix it. Alrighty, I got that situation fixed. You can see I got my screw holes here. Or I'm sorry, my screw is already mounted on the holes. And what had happened is that right behind here that attaches or grabs the threads with the screws is that folded C-clip type, and the one on the lower attach just moved a little bit, so I just had to readjust it and get it back in line. Let's go ahead and tighten these guys up. And that's it. It is in place. Let's take a look at it from the other perspective here of looking at it straight or directly from the back. Alrighty, here it is looking at it straight from the back. Let's go ahead and zoom into that a little bit. It's actually a nice looking assembly. Now, it's significantly a big difference from the passenger side. That old one right there. So that is actually going to be a great upgrade. Go ahead and zoom out a little bit. It looks cool, gives it a different look. I don't know if it's a little bit more modern, but it is cleaner. So we're going to go ahead and replace the passenger side, and we are about done because it's a real simple job. Alrighty, now with the taillights installed, we're actually ready to give it a little test as far as like the blinkers, the brake light, the turning indicators, the hazards, and of course the parking light. But at this time, I'm going to wait a little bit because it's still kind of the middle afternoon. I don't even know what time it is here in Las Vegas. It's got to be somewhere around maybe 1 or 2 o'clock. I'm going to wait another hour or two, actually, yeah, maybe about 2 hours when the sun starts to go down because it'll be dark by 4:30. And I really want to give it a nice illumination there. So I'm going to wait for the sun to come down a little bit. I'm going to get Patty from V-Notch. She's going to come on down. I'm going to have her operate the pedal for me as we do a little demonstrations of the lights. So just hang in there. I'll be with you in just a moment, and we'll get everything done. Alrighty, so it has been a couple hours since my last, I guess, recording or when I had left you. It's just past 4:30. You can tell that the light has definitely gone down. It's starting to become dusky and dim. So, and I definitely got Patty of V-Notch. She's sitting in the driver's seat right now, so she's going to go ahead and have me test out these lights so we can see how bright or how different they are from the previous lights. So let me go ahead and just get this all reset, and let's take a look. All right, that's tail lights. All right, can you give me a blinker? You may have to turn it on. Okay, that was good. Now let's do the same thing, but turn the headlights on so we can see the parking lights also. Man, it's pretty ripe in here with all the exhaust. Okay, parking lights on. All right, that's good. Thank you. Alrighty folks, there is my demonstration of the new taillights installed on the back of Defiant. They actually look pretty neat. Uh, Definitely brighter than what they were with the previous lights. And doing this job, let's say on a JL, is not that much different. Quite some time ago, I can't remember how many months, too close to a year ago, I did a video on replacing or installing a fuel tank gas door. And in that video, I showed how to remove the taillights in a JL. So please catch that video. Um, just like everything else, I hope you found this educational and entertaining. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Click that little bell. And please join us on all our social platforms. Don't forget to visit us at www.defiantjeep.com, where you can get all your Jeep performance accessories, camping gear, and other merch. And of course, join us at www.desertwranglers.club. We'd love to see you on the trail.